Today is an important occasion to mark the 80th anniversary of the establishment of Western Approach's headquarters that played a decisive role in the defeat of Nazi Germany in World War II. And I'm delighted to join you for this virtual commemoration. The headquarters, a combined Royal Navy and Royal Air Force organisation, originally based in Plymouth before moving to Liverpool, was responsible for the organisation and protection of the convoys crossing the Atlantic against the threat from the German U-boats. Being an island nation, we were dependent on a constant flow of vital convoys of food, fuel, supplies, men and equipment across the Atlantic Ocean that was needed to continue the war against the Nazi regime and ultimately bring peace to Europe. The German Navy's U-boats inflicted heavy losses and casualties on the Allied shipping and crews crossing the Atlantic. During the course of the Battle of the Atlantic, 3,500 merchant ships and 175 warships were lost, along with 72,000 Allied personnel in the waters of the Atlantic Ocean. Nor should we forget the 30,000 German sailors who lost their lives. There were many significant milestones along the way to peace in 1945. But without doubt, the Battle of the Atlantic was one of the most important campaigns of the entire Second World War. The U-boats almost brought Hitler the victory the Luftwaffe could not. Without the resilience and ingenuity of the Allies deployed in this campaign, led from this headquarters in Liverpool, Britain may well have been defeated and occupied. Today, marking this anniversary, are the children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren of those who valiantly fought the Battle of the Atlantic. It is important that those who served in this campaign are remembered. Their sacrifice kept our nation alive and free from tyranny. We owe them a great debt. As Chief Commandant of the Women in the Royal Navy, I am also delighted to hear that the museum is developing a dedicated section to the Wrens. Their contribution to the Royal Navy, stretching back to 1917, has been and continues to be outstanding. The work at Western Approach's headquarters was carried out largely by the Women's Royal Naval Service, the Wrens. These young women excelled as radio operators, decoders, motorcycle dispatch riders, and founded the Western Approach's tactical unit. This secret wargaming unit successfully devised anti-submarine warfare tactics to train Allied naval officers to combat the U-boats and turn the hunted into the hunters. My father, the Duke of Edinburgh, underwent training at Western Approach's. Finally, this past year has been one of great difficulty. Coronavirus has presented an existential challenge that has required the nation to stand together once again in the face of adversity. I want to convey my thanks and congratulations to you, the staff of Western Approach's Headquarters Museum, in keeping alive the story of what was one of the most important campaigns of World War II, and by far the longest of all battles. Thank you, and I send my very best wishes to you all.